So this Majorie, I'm just the idiotic stupid dog, but this Majorie Taylor Greene, she's always stirring up the muck. She's always doing things that really cut right to the heart of what do you say when people are, being pulled apart. It's the opposite of being unified or even friendly. We're fellow Americans. We can never forget that. We always have to remember. And Majorie, the thing that strikes me about that Majorie, she's one of those persons, like, what do you say? What do you call it when they have certain traits or characteristics? She harbors, let's say, a lot of Cro-Magnon man genetic material. And it's whatever you would say. I don't even know how to describe it. It comes out in her. It exhibits through her. Whenever something's held within and then it bursts forth, and whatever's on the inside, it's the characteristics can be viewed of it from the outside. She's got a lot of Cro-Magnon DNA that exhibits in her broad, giant cheekbones, or flat stop sign-esque cheekbones, and whatever, her squinty, narrow eyes, a forehead. Oh God, it's just very Cro-Magnon-esque. I'm not here to talk about that. What I'm saying is, it's just striking how, I'm not saying this woman's fugly, okay? She's not as ugly as a bag of possum assholes. That's not what I'm saying. She, some people find those Cro-Magnon characteristics alluring. So I'm not trying to say she's ugly. Some of the stuff that comes out of her mouth is ugly. She says we need to divorce the red states and the blue states. The funny thing about that is, Majorie, for somebody who hates the government so bad, why did you decide to go get your paycheck from the government? You're sucking hard on the government teat. You're one of them ones who says down with the government, you got to shrink the government, but you go and you get your slice of the pie. You get your income, your job, you derive your means of subsistence from the government. You get a paycheck directly from the government. And honey, let me tell you something. Are you going to go get your paycheck from Mississippi? Maybe, that wealthy state? I mean, the blue state people are going to get their paychecks from New York, New Jersey, California. I mean, maybe you could get your paycheck from Florida or Texas. Unfortunately, every time there's an ice storm, Texas collapses and, loses a bunch of its citizens and a lot of crazy crap. They can't handle an ice storm. Texas folds under an ice storm. Florida, God bless them, the Florida Keys are almost underwater now. Florida is going to be shrinking. There's a couple hot spots, South Carolina, North Carolina. North Carolina is turning blue. I mean, come on. It's hilarious. So I just don't understand. If you get this divorce, Majorie, are you going to get your paycheck from Arkansas, maybe? Yeah, that would be good for you. That would be wonderful. It's a good thing. You have Texas, you'd have what remains of Florida, and I don't know what else. Maybe Utah or something. It's beautiful. Maybe North Dakota. Maybe you could go up to North Dakota and live on the surface of the moon. Majorie, let me just put it to you this way. We got to stick together. It's us versus them. When the Russians come up over the hill, it's got to be us versus them. It can't be you and the Russians versus the blue states. See what I'm saying? You love Putin and, whatever. It's okay. That's just your thing. But you got to side with us, Majorie. You can't be tearing at the fabric of our national unity. We got to stick together for better or worse. And hey, the South is beautiful. The North is beautiful. I'd rather be in the South because it's warmer, okay? And, I'm a little bit more religious. I'm a dog, so I'm not that religious. And I know I don't get to go to heaven. But sometimes when the Jehovah's Witnesses come over, I lay under the coffee table and I listen, I like King David and Samuel and Samson and all these people. It's interesting. Of course, I love Jesus. But what I'm saying is, I love biscuits and gravy. As a dog, I love biscuits and gravy. Hey, I want to go up to New York to get the pizza and the bagels. I want to go down south to get the shrimp and the grits and the hominy and the pork. They got the best pork in the South. Believe me, I'm a big pork eater as a dog. Anyways, message to Majorie Taylor Greene. We need to stick together. We need to not be hateful. We need to give each other the room to think and feel what we want to think and feel without being judged or judging the other people. The only reason you stir it up and make it seem so bad is because that's how you build out your brand and that's your platform. I mean, your platform is hate and separation and all the bad things. Get on the good side. Be with the good. Good doesn't mean you capitulate. Good means you're nice. I'm going to do things my way. I need my freedom, but I'm going to respect you and your freedom. I mean, granted, okay? They got a girl, it used to be a guy, and he's over there playing cricket with 12-year-old girls. I'm not down with that. He's in there, changing, and it's a she now, so I shouldn't say he, it's a she, but she used to be a he, and she's in, and she's playing cricket with real girls. This person grew up with all the muscular structure and all the, the hormonal things, and he's smashing cricket balls at little girls. That's not cool. I'm not saying I'm saying we should find a better way than that. This person should be allowed to do whatever they want to do and become, the thing is, instead of playing with the little girls, they got to start a, whatever you would call it, a transgender woman cricket league. And then everything would be good. But see, I could see the point. I could say, hey, Majorie, we don't want to have this used to be a dude, now a woman playing cricket with the girls, smacking the sticks and the balls every which way. She needs to get up with her new other friends that used to be guys, and they form a cricket league, and they play cricket that way. But I'm not going to be hateful towards her. Even if I think what she's doing right now is screwed up, I'm going to encourage her to try to find a better way and do a better job. Majorie, I'm going to ask you to find a better way and do a better job.